Well, you heard it here first. The White House has just announced a bold new plan to cut down the deficit by using cheaper pens to sign executive orders. In a cabinet meeting on Friday, the president expressed dismay at wasteful government spending and its impact on regular taxpayers and the country's ballooning deficit. His sharp attention quickly focused on the ceremonial pens used to sign executive orders and laws by the president, which, according to the White House, ran thousands of dollars apiece. It is customary that laws are signed using several of these pens, with each one getting given away as ceremonial gifts to people who had a hand in shaping the laws or stakeholders who supported the change. A typical law can take up to a dozen pens to sign into law, so it is easy to see how these expenses could add up, and by replacing these expensive trinkets with utilitarian sharpies that cost $5 apiece, the country would be well on its way to returning to fiscal discipline.
Sell me this pen.
See this pen right here? This pen is an interesting example. It's the same thing. So this pen is very inexpensive, but it writes well.
To verify these claims, we got the most autistic person in our office to confirm that most presidents have traditionally used the gold-plated Cross Townsend ballpoint pen in polished black lacquer with an 8523-2 internal ink cartridge for ceremonial signatures. These pens typically retail for about $265 apiece, although it is unclear if the White House gets a bulk discount during law signing season. Either way, the savings are likely to be significantly less than originally estimated. Other critics have highlighted that even with the elevated rate of executive order signing seen by the government, this prudent cost saving was unlikely to have a meaningful impact on the $38 trillion national debt, especially as interest rates have tripled borrowing costs over the last 5 years alone. In other news, during this same press conference, the Pentagon requested an additional $200 billion to help fund a war that it has already won 3 weeks ago. As this story develops, we will be here ready to take notes for you at the Daily Disinformation. Satirical news being outpaced by reality since 2026.